world what? I'ma need a spaceship. Got hands like the Matrix. You gon' need a facelift. Pounding that drink, boy, I can't even taste it. Yeah, I'm going hard. Best believe I'm gon' make it.
Yo, what it is, what it do, what it look like. It's your boy JB about to wake your game up. Wake it up, wake it on up. What's up, gang? With some game? Everything else looks strange, and we don't do the lame, so get up, use your brain, then wake up and do your thing. Yes, sir. This is for the gentlemen out there, man. We about to get into it. Make sure y'all do all the stuff. It's just like, subscribe, all that. But we about to get into it a little serious, man. About the evil baby mama. The baby mama that wants to see you lose. Use the kids as tools. Try to take them away and bring them back. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't giving, I wasn't giving her the platinum stick, she started to trip, but got married, moved on, wasn't playing them games, no matter what they think about all men cheating, all that. That's not true, because it brings too much confusion, and it be, too much. As you grow up, it's just better not to deal with with that type of energy. But don't give up, gentlemen. Women put the kids against you and talk about you bad and all that. No, the kids will eventually see. I've been in my kids' life since they was born. I was there, signed birth certificates, was there. Always was trying to be a good dad, always trying to provide and be there for my children. And I guess that's the only way she can get me back or whatever. But eventually the kids will see. My son about to be 19 December. My daughter about to be 21 in December. And I just got my son back. He's staying with me, and it felt good. But it was a long time where I was mad and was like, what I'm saying? Oh, this broad didn't put voodoo on them, and they confused. And, I didn't understand it because, especially with a black mother that's struggling or doing it on their own because they want to sometimes. They talk, they even have on, but I was different because I knew who my dad was. And shit, you could say what you want, but I don't remember that, or I know him, you know what I'm saying? But it'll come out at the end, because any woman that really hates or dislikes her baby daddy or want to be with him still or whatever the case may be, she don't like them kids that much. Anytime they resemble you, anytime, especially if they look like you or they do stuff like you, or eventually it's gonna come out. And I thought for the longest, like, damn, I'm never gonna see my son again. My daughter was always reached out, always had a relationship, even though our daughters is hard because they think different. It's hard to, what I'm saying? Because she used to be daddy's little girl, but as she got older, boy, she'd tell me about myself. And sometimes it was true. And sometimes it was just, you could just see that it was her mother talking through her. It was just that upbringing and that hate, big hate. And I was like, this bitch do voodoo or something, man. She got these kids tripping. I ain't never mistreated them, abused them, wasn't there, didn't want to be bothered, you know what I'm saying? Now, if your baby daddy ain't shit, then that's different. If you don't want to be in the kid's life and all that, then okay, I can understand it. But even then, shit, worry about the words you say and how you present stuff, because, you still had a baby by the nigga, so he must have been something, you know what I'm saying? And for all the dudes that's going through it, because I know it's a lot of dudes that go through it, you know what I'm saying? Women is cold. When they mad and they scorn, oh boy, they gonna make your life miserable. Try to. They'll put you in jail. They'll get the kids against you. They'll talk about you, make up stories. You feel me? But anybody that's going through that, eventually, if you was a good dude and you got a good heart and you really about yours, you know what I'm saying? Because them is a reflection of you. Them came from you. So, most dudes that have kids, they want to be in their kid's life, you know what I'm saying? The majority, not all, but the majority, I would say. And it was confusing because I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It really bothered me because Nigga was always there for him. Always tried to, you know what I'm saying? If I wasn't, grandma for sure was, and she made it to where they couldn't talk to nobody. Shit, they wasn't even talking to her family. But a hateful baby mama, man, is they get it at the end. You know what I'm saying? You can't be hateful. That's with anything or anyone, though. You can't be hateful and mad and wish bad on folks, because eventually you're going to get that energy you putting out. And now they call it episodes. Oh, mom had an episode. Ooh, ooh. Now they want to call me. My daughter want to call every day, and my son with me, and they'll see it. She had them brainwashed thinking she was the only one. Nobody else gave a damn about them. But you move and you do weird shit and you ain't talking to nobody and you keep everybody isolated. That's some pimp mentality or some not a good mentality. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got people. Now say everybody ain't the greatest for your kids, but people that are, and you take them away, then there's something wrong with you, man. And that's a problem, especially in our community. Holding on to the kids like tools. Oh, you can't see them. Oh, come get them. I'm not. Nope, we leaving. And they just do weird shit, man. And it's frustrating. And I know, especially the women that I done dealt with, most of them don't like their daddy. And it goes to a point to where they've been brainwashed so much by their mama that the dad sometimes just get tired of it, especially when you old enough to reach out and have your own relationship with them. Well, hell, she must not want a relationship with me and go on living life. Nigga their daddy's got 10 kids, so they like, well, okay, well, I got 9 more. So, which that's not a good thing to think of, but sometimes you push them away, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that need to be stopped in the community. Mad black women. This is a cold thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga's abusive and he ain't shit and he beating on the kids and, not a dad, then okay, I understand it. But the ones that want to be and trying, it's fucked up when the women make it real hard and try to everything in their power to prove the point that I'm all you got and he ain't shit. And blah, 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 blah. And it just needs to stop, man, because it hurts the kids at the end. You know what I'm saying? They need both parents. They need both parents the majority of their life, maybe their whole life, you feel me? But especially growing up, teenage years, you can't teach my son how to be a man, and you know what I'm saying? And then that's how a lot of dudes got them feminine ways and attitudes and be tripping off of small shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it gets greater later, man. Don't worry about it. Just keep on keeping your faith, pray, stay focused, and keep trying to reach out. And sometimes you just have to move on and just live life, and eventually they're gonna come back around. And I remember talking to my mother about it, and she was like, "Oh, you gonna see your kids again? No, we'll just give them their space. They gonna see. They ain't gonna see them niggas. She put the voodoo on them. She put the voodoo on them." I was like, "This shit crazy. It's no way they should be, no happy Father's Day, no birthdays, no nothing. Like, damn, they just gone. They just ruined from this moment." But eventually, you know what I'm saying, they get old enough and get to make their own decisions and start seeing shit clearly, seeing exactly what it is. Because like I said, one thing about it, if a woman can't stand you or mad at you or hateful towards you, and it's been so long, I've been married 10 years, so it's like, man, I've been moved on. Like, why are you still mad? You know what I'm saying? You did some bullshit, I did some bullshit. That's life. Get over it. But you want to hold on to it and make a nigga like I'm the bad guy. And, I knew better to talk against their mama. I might say some shit when they used to piss me off or act like she the grab. Might say a little something, but I wouldn't. Oh, your mama ain't shit and she's a hoe and she did this and did that. Because that'd make them feel a certain way. Just like if she speak against me, because that's part of me. They part of me, so they're going to be like, damn, and eventually it'll come around. So just stay focused and stay strong, man, and it'll get greater later. It come back around. If you a real dude, you a dad, they gonna see that and just keep trying. Cause it looked bad. I was like, man, this shit's she done really voodooed it up. She got them, they lost in the sauce, you feel me? And now they done seen what's going on, and eventually, you can play that part and character, but it lasts so long, you know. The real, you know, the shit gets exposed. So yeah, any dudes that's going through it and be mad and this bitch, and you know, cause they'll make you go there, boy. They just stay whole attempt sometimes of life, you know. And we hear the Snoopy badasses and you know certain dudes. And when he said fuck them kids, I was like, what do you mean fuck them kids? But I understood it. You gotta say that sometime, you know, and don't worry about it. Cause if you a real dude, it's like a magnet. They gonna come through. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want to speak on that, man, because I was happy, man. I had my son. I ain't seen him in like 3 years, you know. And now we chilling and bonding and hanging out. And, you know, nigga missed time, but, you know, it's never too late. We can still make memories. We can still do stuff. And, you know, he grown now, so it's kind of even better. But you do miss out on them certain things when they playing sports or, you know what I'm saying, going through whatever times they going through. And, you know, if you was around, you could help out the situation. But sometimes you just got to let the nature of the course just go and just how it's going to be. And then, yeah, like I said, man, you gonna see your kids. They're going to be there and they gonna love Pops. You know what I'm saying? Can't help them when you're a real one. And when you, you know, it's all about them. It's all about them, everything a nigga do. Even when they not around, trying to get it ready for when they is and send shit and do shit. And, you know, them women is hateful though, man. Evil baby mama is nothing to play with, boy. She'll try to sabotage your own shit. But at the end, you know what I'm saying? At the end, they end up fucking themselves off because they got so much hate and they ain't even moved on. They still in the past. So life moving on, going on. Everybody moving on. You still stuck in the past, mad. And you know what I'm saying? Bitch, get a life. And it just shows a whole lot when they want it bad to just discredit everything you do, how you being, who you are. And yeah, eventually it'll come out, man. So all of my fellas out there that's going through that situation and thinking it's a lost cause, it's not, because you know, shit, excuse me. It's not a lost cause. They gonna come back around. Just be a dad. And even when you can't be a dad, try to reach out, try to deal with them as much as possible, because they start believing it's hard to think anything different when somebody isolates you and puts you, oh, I'm the only one to do this, and then they get the, oh, I gotta help mom, and yeah, she the only one, and all that, and then be like, Dad, she tripping. She said that nigga said something like my dad, now she ready to go off the hinges. But yeah, eventually they get exposed. They expose themselves. So any women that's doing that bullshit and doing that narrative, at the end, you just gonna keep being miserable. But then you'll be by yourself because you're gonna push everybody away. Because the kids gonna be like, damn, this bitch is holding on to me and making me think all this shit. And then they'll start seeing what's real. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only put somebody on a spell or manipulate them for so long until they be like, well, damn, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with a brain, and eventually they're gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, this ain't, what's going on? You tripping? Why I can't talk to my dad? Why I can't? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it all comes together. But yeah, that's my little few minutes on it. I just, you know, I thought I'd visit this subject just because I remember being really upset about it, really feeling defeated, really feeling like, damn, I got other kids, you know. And my youngest, you know, he been with me since he been born. So it's like, well, shit, I got my baby. You know what I'm saying? But nigga always gonna want to know about his kids, what they doing and how they living, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. When they go to prom and when they graduate and all of that. So yeah, keep the faith alive, man. Them evil hoes can't win. They will not win. It's not allowed. But if you give up, then it might be true, everything they say. So stay focused on getting shit situated and being a dad and being a father. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I just put this video basically for the folks that's really like, you know, because that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? Especially in your birthday, Father's Day. You're like, man, they ain't calling it. You know, I don't got the numbers. And, oh, what's going on? Nigga. Make you start doing, I ain't shit, huh? But nah, it's just them women manipulated and mad and want you to feel it. But that's a messed up position to be in, because then they gonna feel it at the end. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed. But that's just my few minutes on that subject. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But don't be discouraged. It gets greater later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's about it, man. We about to get up out of here, but we gonna holler on another one. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. And I'm out.